Yo, what is up? It's another new video. This video will be talking about potential war, and how it's gonna affect the channel. Like, really. You know how this whole Russian-Ukraine thing is turning out. It isn't stopping. I don't see it stopping anytime soon. If the U.S. gets involved, then you know what that means. Yeah. I'm gonna have to be shipping off to over there since I enlisted in the Marine Corps. So, this video it's just like a random video, in which I'm talking about, this whole situation, and really the reality of going to war. It seems like a very scary type of thing, you know. And one of the things I've been like, looking at is trying to be the best self I can be, and you know and do it for the sake of myself, and for the sake of for the sake of living a life that is worth living, for the sake of being able to develop meaningful relationships with people, develop meaningful relationships with women, with girls, since I'm a guy, since I'm a kid, still a kid, freaking 17-year-old. So yeah, it's a weird situation that we're in, and really looking at potential war. I gotta be always aware of this whole situation, and you know one thing that I want to do before, let's say, anything happens, is to have been the strongest version of myself. It isn't. It's gonna take a while, take years. Hopefully, pretty soon, I'm gonna have a driver's license, and that's where like everything changes, because now I'd be able to go to the gym, since the gym here is like 11 minutes in a car. So, I'd be able to go there and kind of like get stronger. I've been doing some jiu-jitsu work, and that has been something very helpful. It's helped me de-stress. It's helped me learn, I guess, some self defense. In a way. Jiu-jitsu has a lot of locks. Although I would have to be careful that, although something were to ever happen in the street, first thing I'd probably do is walk away. If they attack, probably like lock a move in and get the hell out of there. So yeah, going to the gym, getting strong, and one thing I'm really starting to think right now is why don't I start watching videos on bench pressing and all that, so eventually I'd go in and I know what I'm gonna do, and instead of procrastinating, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm going, one thing that when I hit the gym I'm gonna focus on is on compound lifts, because those tend to build the most muscle, those tend to have the most strength in it, and kind of. I've been thinking about the 5v5 workout. It's a very famous one. Arnold Schwarzenegger would do that workout, and so yeah, I've been thinking about that, and high school's ending pretty soon, and eventually I'm going to boot camp, shipping out in Marine boot camp. I'm going in as a reservist. It's gonna be a fire time. Me learning so many skills. That I never would learn outside the Marine Corps. And so, once I'm in, we gotta see what happens. From what I'm seeing, there is a good chance of a possible war. And from history, how history repeats itself. There's this always like 80-year cycle, that happens. And if a World War III were to happen, well, that means I'm going in, and that's gonna be tough, because I'm not used to. I'm not. I don't know what it's like to be in a war, but I know it's gonna be hella ugly. It's gonna be hella ugly. And also scary is the potential of dying. And that means, not being able to fulfill, like, destiny of creating a YouTube channel. But, we all gotta see what happens at the end. And Marine Corps, I joined it, and I explained it in a video, it is a decision that was well thought, you know, well thought. I was gonna learn different skills. I was be able to travel. Like I need that aspect. I need like something to help me, push outside. Since I'm trying to fulfill two needs. Within this short time. So afterwards, this channel is gonna be exploding. And I'm gonna be the person that I want to be, and so yeah. I thought about college, but that doesn't seem like that isn't gonna fulfill me at all. Like thing is with college, it's too expensive, and you're learning a bunch of useless crap in there. I mean, the crap that they're teaching you in the school system right now. Imagine how it's gonna be in college, bro. Be taking philosophies and all that crap in which they put all sorts of crap inside your mind. That's the way I see it in school, bro. Like, college gotta be the same thing, like, So I'm not gonna give a chance at that. If I were to go to college, I'd probably like only do it for the sake of going around and like learn how to socialize, those social skills, learn how to get girls and yeah, pretty much that's the only reason why I'll do that. But nah. But to go for just for that, it's not worthwhile. Marine Corps gave me that opportunity, and I'd be traveling around, go around the whole world. So yeah. Although with Russia and Ukraine, I feel like it is gonna like go down. It is gonna get worse. Since they're not gonna stop and they're gonna start actually like using their military strength, and I'm gonna see, and it's gonna be interesting how far it's gonna go, with using its strength, and how, Ukraine is gonna like, stop that. And so, looking at this, it's a very tense situation to be in. And China's looking to invade Taiwan, so that's another thing to worry about. And if that happens, then history's gonna repeat itself again. So what happened 100 years ago, freaking Germany, when it attacked Poland, and after that China attacked like Japan, or Japan attacked China, and that like set a domino effect. U.S. got involved by bombing Pearl Harbor. Yeah, some crazy stuff, bro. With like this whole war thing. But meanwhile I live, for I don't know how much time it's gonna be, till this whole thing happens. I wanna leave a nice impression. I wanna leave a nice mark, in the world, And yeah, we gotta go speak to truths. Like, I enlisted, I signed up, and if something like this were to happen, and from what it's looking like, it is, because it's affecting the U.S. in so many different ways. Gas prices are up and all that. I thought this decision well out, and so, I'm enlisted. And if something like that were to happen, which is a possibility, I hope to have touched the lives of people, of you guys, you know, which is what I wanted to do my whole life, kind of like, document my journey and really kind of like inspire a couple of you guys out there. You know, the thing is, life wasn't easy, and from all those hard experiences that have faced, I want to use it to improve myself and develop a strong version and be able to help out other people who are in similar cases or like in worse cases. Like I just want to be able to help some people out. And so yeah, you know. But yeah, I wasn't expecting this whole war thing to happen. I was kind of more expecting it like probably later, like not this early. I was kind of expecting it to happen like 2050 or something. Since like there's a lot of factors there that why I think, why I think it was, why I thought it was gonna happen. Potential world war was gonna happen in 2050 because of like lands and religion, how like the one religion is becoming the fastest growing in the world, and their intolerance to certain cultures. I mean, thought I was gonna set a fight, but nah, just this happened. So yeah, this has been something I've been wanting to record. Just in to really kind of give a heads up with where the channel's going, and if I am getting deployed to, let's say, over there, make sure to document the process, document my self-improvement, check my mental, emotional health. Those are important. My spiritual health, my physical health, have them in check, and we'll go on from there. We'll go on from there. From there, gonna learn social skills, learn to get girls, fulfill that need, fulfill that, to see what it's like. Then they're going and start focusing on money, while I'm doing all that. And from there, I feel like it's gonna get a hell of a lot more easier, easier in a sense that now you have a mentality, but it's gonna get harder in a sense that you're gonna get that with a better mentality, even harder things are gonna happen. Like we're gonna suffer more. I'm gonna suffer more, because of a strong mentality. And I'm really looking at this whole situation. There's always gotta be ready, always gotta be prepared. And if I'm deployed, we're gonna go out and check this out, But, it's crazy how fast time has gone by. It's been crazy since the day I've enlisted. So now it's been 7 months. I've been preparing for that day for boot camp, and I've been looking forward towards it. Shipping off to Paris Island. From Paris Island, I'm gonna be training 3 months. Intense training. I'm gonna be doing like water and water training. Be swimming. I'm gonna be running, shooting guns, learning martial arts. Learning to survive in the cold, learning to sleep, learning to breathe, learning to sleep on a standing position. It's crazy. You could actually do that. In the Crucible, you're expected to do that. And you also got the Crucible. It's a 3-day event in which you're using all your skills, and it's put to a test in obstacles. That stimulate stimulate real life warfare. And I found that pretty cool. It's a very very well trained, very well trained military branch. That's what's up with it. I've been going in as I'm gonna be going in as an electrician. I'm doing reserves. When I signed a contract, it was in the reserves, but now I've been wanting to do active duty, but now this whole thing has happened, so I'm still in the decision whether to just keep it reserves or go active duty. But with active duty, I would change my job, taking the ASVAB, and which is an aptitude test, a test, which jobs you qualify for in the service military branch that you're in. And so since I chose the Marine Corps, our military standards, we need at least a 35 to pass in a high school diploma, which I'm about to have in like 2 months already. It's 2 months. Only 2 months I get that high school diploma. I'm so happy. From there, study for the ASVAB, trying to get high score, trying to get the score you need for the job you want. I've been thinking about combat engineering. It's a trade, has a lot of potential, and if something crazy were to ever happen, at least have a skill. I'd be able to build up houses. I'd be able to generate power, for myself, maybe for other people, And there's this nice saying that goes by Hamza: if you can't be the most attractive, then at least be the most handy. That is like a quote that I quote that you know that that makes so much sense, because if something were to ever have an apocalypse or something, which it could happen with all the stuff we're going through, and let's say I survive, and let's say there are other people, then I do bring something to the table that could help out other people, like I could help out. I'd be able to build homes, help out building homes, help out building I want to say building, but creating all sorts of power, electricity, probably like some power stations or something. Be able to help create water supply, bro. Be able to fix that. That seems like a cool thing. So yeah, gotta see what this whole situation happens, and if this thing happens, it happens, and we gotta be ready. Be well trained, be strong, and I have this journey documented. From like the time I've started this channel to where I could get to. So, anyways, guys, like and subscribe to the video. This was just I don't even know what the title is. Let's say like potential World War III or something. How will it affect us? How will it affect me personally? And so, yeah, guys, remember to like and subscribe, and peace.